no, no.
Welcome to the 6th grade
Sit down.
choir concert. This is semester 2. Up here you see a bunch of students who are pretty awesome. I'm Mr. Becker, I'm the choir teacher here. We're going to sing 6 or 7 songs for y'all tonight. And I'll probably give you a little information between each one. But we're going to start our first song with a song called The Entertainer. You might have heard it before, but they put words to it. So this is The Entertainer. I hope you enjoy it. Watch me. You need to watch. Raise your hand if you're in 6th period. Raise them high. Raise your hand if you're in 7th period. Okay, so you see there's 2 periods up here, right? How many rehearsals have you had together, counting tonight? Yeah. So they've never sung together until that fun little 15 minutes, short little thing that we did. So they've learned all this music separately. They've learned the same music, and then we smash them together, and then we excitedly get to try and go through all these songs. I think they're doing a great job. This has been actually a really fun semester, getting to do some fun music. And they've actually said some music I can't do. They're like, we're not doing that song, Mr. Becker. I was like, yeah. Because they know, right? Our next song is an old John Denver favorite, Country Road.
Mountains, Shenandoah River.
I make it a point as a choir teacher at Conestoga to teach different types of music. You've already heard of ragtime songs from Scott Joplin Ragtime Days. You've heard John Denver, because it's John Denver, and he's good. But I also like to kind of like find music from sort of different eras, different times. And this next song we're going to sing is a song called Reflections of a Lad at Sea. And it kind of really delves into, it has a real sea shanty type of feel to it. I think it's a good song. Kind of gave them a little sense of different types of, again, sea shanties and the way things sounded. I'm going to warn you though, there are 3 movements, okay? So you might not want to clap. Because I throw them off. Don't throw me out fast. So this is Reflections of a Lad at Sea. I hope you guys are ready. You guys are so ready. You got this. So not worry about it.
Inside.
I just realized I forgot to do something, so I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. I'm just getting a chair. So I also like to have students learn a little bit of music that might not be music they've ever heard before. Our next song is a song called Hakuna Mungu Kamawewe, which is a East African song. And I'm going to tell you right now, how long have we had this song for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Like 2 weeks. And it was one of these songs where like, oh, we need to add a song after they said we couldn't do another song. That's right, Saturday Morning Fever. Because they didn't want to sing songs about like cartoons that some of us watched. 1900. We can say that, right? 1900. But yeah, so it was, this was kind of a quick replacement, and we really enjoyed it. But before I start our second to last song, I always take a minute to thank a few people. I see we've got some staff members. We've got Mr. Freeman out here. We've got a very supportive staff for our fine arts at Conestoga. And I want to take a second to thank all of you who are here. I see a couple of you. All of you are here. But it is a big deal. I mean, because if you think about it, most people want to be home with their families, right? And they came to see their students because they care about students. Us teachers do. Don't tell anybody. We care about our students, all right? And I also want to take a minute and thank all y'all, all parents and audience members, because you yourselves are helping support your students. And that's always a huge thing to see. It's always great to see an audience. So you can give your audience a round of applause if you would like. We've got 2 more songs. We've got Hakuna Mungu, and then I will tell you about the last song after we're done with this. So you've got to get a second to set up. Bend your knees. I tell them to do this so nobody passes out that way. Ready? I apologize for the grunting. I had a big race, trail race yesterday. And my legs really, really hurt. So I apologize. Again, it's like so much fun to learn this song fast. It's kind of fun, right? It's like, oh gosh, we gotta learn this now. And they're like, we don't have it memorized. Like, yeah, dude, you're fine. And they rock with it. I also like to have an educational song in my 6th grade concerts. And I personally was never around, I wasn't in the country when, in 5th grade, when we were supposed to learn our states and our capitals. And I always was a little bit sad about this. So, our educational song that they will be singing today is, of course, the Animaniacs States and Capitals song. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, real quick, since this is our final song, thank you again so much for coming out. And they told me to tell you this, but you're supposed to take them out for ice cream or something afterwards. They told me. It wasn't my idea. But just putting that out there, all right? Here's our last song. I hope you've enjoyed the concert. Technical error. Boss, take your knee. All right, I got you. Thank you. We're there. Coming out, I will now release your children